A four-room HDB flat at Alkaff Lakeview, Bidadari Estate in Toa Payoh, sold for a record $258,188, making it the most expensive four-room resale flat ever in the Toa Payoh town. This 1044 SQFT unit at Block 118A Alkaff Crescent fetched about $1,205 per square foot on the open market. It surpassed the previous record set just 1 month earlier by another four-room flat in the same development, which sold for $1,138,000 in January 2025. Prior to Alkaff Lakeview's recent MOP, minimum occupation period, units grabbing the top spots, the Toa Payoh four-room resale price benchmark was $201 million for a flat at Toa Payoh Crest, transacted in Sept 2024. The new 258mm sale is about 4.8% higher than that earlier peak. In fact, this transaction ranks as the 8th most expensive four-room HDB resale on record across Singapore, underlining how exceptional the price is even on a national level. Notably, the first owners of this flat bought it from HDB as a BTO unit about 5 years ago and have now enjoyed a staggering capital gain. Back in the November 2015 BTO launch, four-room flats in Alkaff Lakeview were priced roughly $433K to $550K. Assuming the original purchase was around $492K's mid-range, the resale at Swandow's 258 main means an estimated profit of $767K's, about a 156% gain. Such an outsized return showcases the sharp appreciation from BTO launch to resale, and it sets a new benchmark for what buyers are willing to pay for a well-located, relatively new HDB flat. The 258 million sale at Alkaff Lakeview is likely to influence future resale transactions, both within Bidadari and in other mature estates. First and foremost, it sets a new price benchmark for four-room flats in the area. Owners of similar units in Alkaff Lakeview and nearby BTO projects like Alkaff Vista or Woodleigh Glen may be encouraged by this precedent to raise their asking prices. We can already observe this effect. Shortly after the news, listings have appeared with sellers attempting prices equal to or above this record. One active listing for a four-room in the estate is asking $1,200. If a willing buyer meets that price, it would notch yet another record. In this way, one record sale often paves the way for the next, as it gives both sellers and buyers a reference point for what a flat could be worth. However, the longer-term impact is not simply ever-rising prices. There is also a note of caution. Property experts emphasize that such outlier transactions should be viewed in context and not taken as guaranteed benchmarks for every similar flat. As mentioned, the specific attributes of the flat, mid-floor unit with good remaining lease, near MRT, etc., were key to its value. If future sellers lack some of these advantages, say a much lower floor or less desired facing, they might not achieve the same lofty price. Analysts from Huttons and others have cautioned after past records, like a 1.7-metre sale in Queenstown, that those were likely one-off cases, and sellers should be careful about unrealistic expectations for ordinary units. In essence, while this Alkaff Lakeview sale will inform the market, it doesn't mean all four-room flats in Toa Payoh will suddenly transact above 1.2 meters. Buyers will still discern and pay more only for the best units. There's also potential policy impact from these headline-grabbing deals. Continued proliferation of record HDB resale prices could invite further cooling measures or adjustments by the government if there's a sense that public housing is becoming too speculative. The introduction of the prime and plus flat categories, starting with BTO launches from late 2023, is one proactive step to moderate future resale windfalls in coveted locations. If million-dollar transactions keep climbing, authorities might review if additional measures, e.g., longer MOP or tighter eligibility for prime area resales, are needed to ensure a stable and affordable HDB market. On the flip side, some experts argue that the rise of million-dollar HDBs is not alarming in itself, since these deals still make up only a small fraction, 3–4%, of all resale transactions, and most flats remain far more affordable. In summary, This record sale's immediate impact is to raise the bar for high-end HDB resale prices, especially in Toa Payoh's Bidadari estate. It reinforces the trend that location and lease length can command a premium in the resale market. Future sellers in similar estates will certainly take note of this precedent. Yet both buyers and policymakers are likely to stay cautious. Buyers will carefully evaluate if a unit justifies such a price, and policymakers will watch if these new highs stay as occasional cases or become a widespread norm. The sale at Alkaff Lakeview is a milestone for the HDB resale market, one that reflects current market realities and will shape expectations, negotiations, and possibly policies in resale transactions to come. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more updates on Singapore's property market. And hey, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the latest HDB trends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.